Mm-hmm.
Y'all should really hear me when that's playing. It's awful.
He sings
every time that song plays, I sing to it, and it's fucking awful and loud. Thank God you get muted when the intro plays.
I didn't even remember to unmute Matt when the intro's going.
Well, that song that Jared made for my store, I got some customers that have pulled it off YouTube and they have it on their playlists on their phone. So
I'm surprised you don't have that theme song, Quinn, playing in your whole store, like just on repeat, like on the loop.
Well, no,
okay.
not on repeat. That'd be a little ridiculous, but I have it on the playlist, and it'll come through every once in a while, and people like it.
Okay.
It's in the playlist. How's everybody's week been so far?
Oh,
I'm good.
Wonderful.
Hey, King Collector, he's already dropped the first message in the chat.
How about them apples?
I did mess up my left ring finger. My dog's leash got wrapped around my finger and she bolted, and did that yesterday, so I didn't do the whip it stream last night, so it was hurting real bad yesterday.
Whip it real good.
She did.
Lizard.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Matt's going to have an aneurysm if you keep up with that.
Aneurysm.
Yeah, I'd rather hear that. That lizard shit.
This is nothing new, but I went and picked it up since it's like $42 on Amazon. I got the original releases of these, but I want to go ahead and get the 2-pack while they were on sale. The Gargoyle, the Mona.
Nice.
Very nice.
These both come with the folded down wings for both characters. So that's not getting. What in the world is that?
I don't know. Somebody's. That's. I can't tell what that
Not
is.
me.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
That was it.
This is such a nice box set, especially if you get the figures up to $42 right now. It's on Amazon for that.
2 NECA figures for $42 is a phenomenal deal.
Oh yeah. These come with a slew of accessories too. Plus, this comes with all the extra face plates that the original releases didn't come with. So you're not, even if you got the original ones, you're still getting bonus items out of this.
You get a lot of episode-specific items too, right?
Yep, exactly. Ooh, I like her blaster in this too. Her blaster could go with this dude.
Blaster. I hardly know her.
Yeah. But yeah, excellent deal for $42.
Yeah, I still have a couple of those left in the store.
And I got my shooters in. Apparently, for a short while today, in some places online, it was showing up for $5. I went there; it's like $15.99 now. I got them for like 10 and some change.
Yeah,
Shooting Gavin got a sex change.
We eat pieces of
Cody Shooter
breakfast.
And I picked up 2 of those. Both were custom fodder. Already had her already, but there's one of my original characters I want to make with her. Which I got this for part of that same custom I'm going to do. Another original Cover Girl. I'm going to use the arms off that one, take the jacket off, and I can make my Officer Carlito. I'm going to use a Monet head, and I 3D print some hair. And she's in stock on Target's website for $24.99. The updated Mystique with the bicep swivels, double joint elbows, and the improved Black Queen, Jean Grey, Madame Pryor, whoever you want it to be. And they had Gigawatt on sale too. They ship separately. and I just knocked stuff off. And
Whatever it wasn't important.
yeah, at least yeah. I'll take a break after this. I think I got a box from my friend Don. He was getting rid of some stuff, and I got some cool stuff from him. But this is more of my hobby stuff. Some Pro Acryl white and black, and some more Pro Acryl colors. I got some dark orange brown. I got some green brown, some purple, some burnt umber, some peach flesh, and golden yellow. I ordered these straight from their manufacturer, the Monument Hobbies. These are great paints, really good pigments. They coat real well. The only thing is you need a sealer for them to be durable. But, yeah.
Nice.
That's all my new stuff, which that's more stuff that's new to me. That's my friend Don sent me. I've been looking, I always try to, this is the new flesh tone they got, that peach flesh. And these are some new other colors they got. Of course, yellow and white and black, I've had before, just run low of. I use white and yellow more than anything when I'm mixing skin tones and other colors, because the white and, but with flesh tones, you don't think about it, has yellow in it. When you're mixing, you got to put some yellow into the flesh tone. So I'm always using that. Matt, what turtles did you get this week?
So many.
It's either turtles or it's lizards.
So many. Now I'll go last because I got like 30 things.
I'll go next because I got something I got to put together. So,
Gay. Oh, sorry.
yeah. So I got another one of those little blockies, Transformers. Not
Wait
sure
for
which one I got yet. Have to wait and see. And then I got Big Bad Toy Store shipment. I got
Shipment. You got shipment?
Trigger.
I'm triggered.
I'm triggered.
Yeah. And then I finally got in this one. After months of waiting, I finally get Burning Hammer Montez Lee.
And it's awful.
I haven't opened it up yet. I have not. I haven't. Gonna be doing a review of it this coming Friday. If none don't happen, I'll have a review up for it. But that's all I got. I'm pretty short-handed this week.
Hello, Elsa, and thank you for subscribing, whichever channel you're viewing us on tonight.
Oh. Welcome, welcome.
I don't know where those comments are coming from, dude.
They're coming from me. Yeah, I'm assuming based on the. 'Cause I'm doing both landscape and portrait. I'm thinking.
Okay, that makes sense.
I gotcha.
That makes sense.
I don't do the I don't know, whatever the fuck.
Portrait.
Portrait? Sure. That's what it's called. Anyway. What'd you get there, Sithy Sith? Oh,
I got
Luke.
I got my first Star Wars action figure in what feels like months.
So
You're welcome. You're welcome for that
doing
one.
the John Cena thing.
It is, yeah.
Sorry that you can't see me.
I guess I have to stop with the SH figure farts jokes because I actually really like this. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I done told you.
The figure arts Star Wars figures are really nice from what I've seen.
And I'm also, I don't know if I'm happy or sad that it matches Black Series in scale.
You should be happy. That means it blends in with whichever. Be happy.
Yes, but also I'm planning on getting some Mayfex, and Mayfex definitely does not scale Black
Well,
Series.
I understand where you come from, sis, since you sold off most of your
Well,
Black.
it depends on the figure because I've had Mayfex Star Wars stuff that worked perfectly fine with Black Series. It depends on what character it is.
I don't have
Got
the Black
Optimus
Series.
Prime.
I don't have the Black Series one anymore, but I have the Mafex Boba, and I had them sitting next to each other. And the Mafex was like half an inch taller than them.
Boba's one of the bigger characters.
Yeah,
They made him bigger. Like if you had, I've seen, because I had the now I didn't have the SH Figure Arts, but I had the Black Series, Mafex, Bandai model kit, and one of the other ones I can't remember. And out of all of them, the Mafex was slightly taller than all the rest of them.
mm-hmm.
But some of the other Mafex figures I had were just fine.
Yeah.
I got a whole host of Gundams this week, and this is the Netflix version.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh, he's got Optimus Prime for Transformers Prime.
I've got.
I really like that show. It's probably my favorite Transformer animated shows.
Gundam! Hey, you missed it last week, man. Me and JB both got Gundams last week, and your bitch ass wasn't here.
Yes.
I had something far more important going on, so.
Oh, wow.
It must have not been that important if you were still messaging in the group, though. Oh.
Who was messaging in the group on Friday?
You.
Friday night? I assure you, I was not messaging the group Friday night.
He's counting your message that, hey, I'm not going to be on the night.
Yeah, that's common courtesy to say, hey, this is a master grade, so it's a larger scale, but it's a smaller Gundam, so it's about the same size as all the others.
Let's see here.
But
I think this might have been a model kit.
I gotta ask you, Sith. Do you know? Because I don't. Who is this?
It's from Wing Gundam. Usually, when you have that big jewel in the middle, it's Wing Gundam.
Okay.
I got the big jewel in the middle on this one too.
I don't. I mean, I don't know. All I know is they were on clearance and they look cool.
That's one of the action figure ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this one.
Okay, that one's Unicorn. That's the Unicorn Gundam. I don't know about the other one.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is they were on clearance, and I was like, "Goddamn Sith, being a bad influence." And now I've done Gundams.
My Target had one of the action figure ones as well, but it was an action figure of the Wing Gundam that I had already just bought, so I didn't want to buy the model
So
kit
here's the packaging.
and the figure. That's an entry grade. That's not a high grade. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is an entry grade.
Here's the funny thing. Where I bought this from, the guy was going to charge me $25. I got it for under $20.
Yeah.
So
20, 25 is about where you would expect that entry grade to be. Again, it's not a knock. Entry grade is great, but
me and my brother, we went out last week, and I said, okay, I got to build this on live stream so Sith can see me build it. So he's like, yes, we got a Gundam. And then you weren't here, and so I was so disappointed. I'm like,
it's all right.
He's got important things to do. It's
Actually,
all
in
right.
the chat says, I once owned the entire Starcom toy series. Starcom was awesome. For those of us in the chat old enough to remember, which is just me and Jared, y'all fetuses down there on the bottom don't remember what Starcom was.
When Quinn's around, he's old enough.
Well, he's not here. He's there somewhere, but
In spirit.
he's not paying attention. Starcom was a freaking. First of all, it was a great series. I loved the series. Second, the toy line was awesome, and the way that it used little automated like motors and magnets and shit, like it was cool. Anybody that hasn't heard of Starcom should definitely check it out. Like, go look at some of that stuff. Although it's expensive now, man. Can I find that stuff on eBay? Ooh, it's expensive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
For the royalty.
Either I'll be getting a big shipment either tomorrow or Tuesday, or Tuesday.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
your turn.
Okay, so first of all, I do have to show off a custom I'm working on. Now, I know exactly what Sith is going to say when I show him this custom, but I assure you that is not what I'm making. Although it could. Sith, when I show you this, what do you think?
Metallo.
Exactly. It could be a Metallo, but that's not what I'm making.
You're making Cyber Punisher?
I'm making a cybernetic, futuristic Punisher that is all robot except for his brain.
But
And
also Metallo.
it could also very well be Metallo. Yes, I know. And I knew you were going to fucking say that.
Put flames on his head so it could be just back 29.
It could be. I use this. I bought the knockoff NECA Terminator, and basically just trashed the entire lower body and the arms and all that shit.
Me.
And
kick butt.
I don't know. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm working on him. So
That's a nice Metallo.
it's a nice Metallo. All right. I'm gonna show you the loose figures I got first.
Oh boy.
We got Ace Duck from Turtles. Okay.
Nice. The duck walked up to the lemonade stand.
We've got the Dark when Leonardo goes bad.
What is it about
Oh,
cartoons and when the people go bad, they just put on bondage gear?
I know. Yeah. So we've got
Evil equals BDSM. That's all they're trying to tell us.
other loose figures I got. Admiral Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn. I should show some respect there. We've got Sabine.
Nice.
We've got the adult Rebels version of Ahsoka.
nice.
None of that live action crap. Okay,
I got
That's
better
the
than
loose-
William.
that's the loose figures that I
I'm so I don't know. I'm mixed emotions right now because you waited until after I sold all my Black Series to start buying Black Series again.
Dude, I'm only buying Black Series to supplement the Mayfex and SH Figure Arts stuff I'm buying, like for characters they don't make,
Uh-huh.
right? Like they don't make Thrawn, they don't make any Ahsokas that aren't live action versions. And I don't want the live action version of Ahsoka. I want the Rebels or Clone Wars version, which SH Figure Arts is coming out with a Clone Wars version.
Yep.
I don't know, in a couple of years. I mean, it's not even up for pre-order yet, and it'll be at least a year after it's up for pre-order before you get a hold of it. So God knows when that thing's going to come out. But, so I decided I needed one good Spawn figure in my collection, and to be honest, like this is, many people will disagree. I think this is the best Spawn figure that McFarlane ever came out with.
Oh,
And it ain't that new one. Trust me. I ain't
Wow.
spending $60 on that fucking thing.
Is it the one I think it is?
I don't know if it is. The only thing I think that keeps it from being perfect is the paint job. It's not the exact same as it was in the comic because it's the one for Mortal Kombat. I think the buck on this is by far the best buck he's ever used for a Spawn figure. And I wanted this version. I was like, you know what? I need at least one Spawn in my collection. One modern Spawn. I have plenty of old, like 90s and early 2000s ones. But I needed one modern Spawn. So I picked that up. I did pick up, I'll show you the turtle stuff I got. I got the Samurai Force Autumn, which is their Donatello type.
Oh yeah.
figure. So I haven't got I ordered the Splinter too, but I haven't got the Splinter yet. This one is a mess in the box. It came loose, but I got this with the Anthrax and Scumbug.
Cool.
I got Bugman and Electro Zapper. So we'll get the turtle stuff out of the way. Oh, I finally got. I got the first one last week, but I finally got all the rest of my Ninja Turtle Power Ranger stuff in.
Oh, nice.
So I've got the complete collection now. So I've got the pink and yellow Ranger. For some reason, they made Tommy a foot soldier, which doesn't make any sense to me. I think what they should have done is made Casey Jones like a putty or something if they were going to go that route. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why Tommy's like every other figure in this thing is a Ninja Turtles character dressed up like a Power Ranger. But for some reason, then they took a Power Rangers character and dressed him up like a Ninja Turtle. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they did that. But
it'd been hilarious if they made him the Pink Ranger.
They
should have.
They only did it because Tommy was one of the most popular Power Rangers.
Yeah,
ever.
I don't give a shit.
That's the only reason why they did it.
Got that Shredder. Let's see. Oh, I got this. I was very excited to get this. I got the NECA AVP Dutch and Lynn.
Nice.
Which they could have easily have did a Shredder a crossover with Lord Zed.
They could, yeah, they could have.
And had Tommy be like a.
So the in-box Black Series figures I picked up. I've got the Mara Jade.
Yes.
I've got Andor because I fucking love Andor. I got the Rebels cartoon era Hera. I got. Remember we were talking about.
Yep.
That's Padme. That's Padme. I got Padme.
Yeah, that's an old box.
Prince Zizor. I got. I know not everybody does. I really like Mandalorian, and I love Moff Gideon as bad guy. I like Giancarlo Esposito, and I wanted to get him in his like fucking Mando armor, so I picked that up, and then I picked up a Dark Trooper. So I got those.
That's what I still have. I still have a Dark Trooper.
Yeah, they're great army builders, dude.
Well, I am getting the Black Series Kyle Katarn, and I needed a Dark Trooper for him to fight.
Yeah. I got the Bandai model kit Clone Trooper.
And everybody that's new in the chat, welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for the subscription, Monkey Man.
And then,
Elisa.
Now let's look at these. So I got SH Figure Arts Han Solo. I got SH Figure Arts Anakin.
Nice.
I got SH Figure Arts Chewbacca. I got SH Figure Arts Darth Vader. And because my favorite character is Anakin / Vader, I also went ahead and got the Mafex Vader too. I'm looking at them both. The Mafex Vader looks like he's a little bit taller, not much, but the SH Figure Arts Vader comes with all cloth goods. The Mafex one does not.
Every time when you said about Anakin and Vader together, it's like I always think about that. There's like a clip from his stupid game show somewhere, and somebody's like, "Who is Luke Skywalker's father?" And somebody said Anakin Skywalker. They went wrong. Somebody goes, "It's Darth Vader."
Yeah. And you're just like, no, that's right, motherfucker. So, anyway, I'm very excited. I have been collecting these, as I always do every week, as I get them in, so that I can open them on the show. Oh, you know what I didn't show you guys yet? Here, I got these two things too, which I'm not opening these because I'm going to do a video on these. But I got the Legendary Heroes Conan and Raw.
Ooh.
I've been wanting to pick up for a long time. Old Toy Biz shit. And I got the Legendary Heroes Savage Dragon.
Oh, nice. You got the t-shirt variant?
Yeah, I like the t-shirt variant better.
I wish they would have done it
specifically. Even though I think the t-shirt variant is the one nobody wants.
Yeah.
He was usually dressed in the comic.
Well, the first part of the comic, several I forget when he quit wearing it, but he wore a police uniform for a long time.
Yeah, he wore his full fucking police uniform a long time. So, yeah, I've been wanting to pick him up for a while, and every time I wanted to pick one up new, and every time I find one, it's always the shirtless variant, and I finally found one with the shirt that was new in package for a price I was willing to pay. That's kind of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
What did Bake Invincible say?
I was being weird.
Uh-oh. Like good weird, bad weird?
Bad weird.
That's weird.
What do you think, Jared?
Yeah, it's
I gave him the arm cannon.
Yeah, it's a Blokies. They don't collect Blokies.
Yeah.
Well, I was
gonna say you can't say that anymore.
yeah, I was getting ready to correct myself. Like I did order just the vehicle one.
You did.
The 1/64th scale.
Hey, it doesn't matter as long as you have a Blockies like the rest of us. You're fine.
It's more of a Hot Wheels type thing.
Yeah, still we'll count it.
No.
We'll count it.
I am getting the Studio Ox 13.5-inch tall Optimus Prime though.
13.5? That's cute.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's
That's
a little tiny.
sweet.
It's a little tiny one compared to your 3-foot tall transforming one. I do have
I'm just special like that.
Yeah.
I do have a.
I like the Studio Ox. I always like the Studio Ox look. They're they're kind of very Gundam-ish,
Still,
like more mecha looking. So I always like their style. The style though.
so Jared, since you're the Transformer expert, what do you think this Optimus Prime is based off of? Like this specific version.
Well, it's a variation of G1 Optimus Prime. He's bulky, but it's more like a comic book base.
Comic
got-
book. Okay.
But it's also got cell shading too, like the cartoon.
That's true. Because many people were saying, "Oh, it's based off the cartoon. It's based off the movie." I'm like, it looks like it's more comic booky than it is anything else.
The comics, they always draw them more bulky like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I was just wondering, what does it look like to you?
It's a
Second
bad
color.
thing. You should.
But it articulates really well. I mean, you get a lot of forward movement. You get a good chunk of back movement. So
Yeah, he does.
these are improvements over the first wave because I have the original one right here.
Bend over backwards.
Like, here's the new one. Here's the first variant.
Yep, the one on the right looks better. White pants.
This one does.
No.
This
I
one looks
guess
better. This one looks
your,
better.
Your left. Your left. The new one. The one with the wore his white pants.
This one looks better. Okay, yeah.
He wore his white pants today.
I mean, the only difference is this one doesn't line up. This one does. Like, let me flick him real quick because you got to flick him.
You gotta flick them.
They'll never
Yeah,
see
so
him.
like his chest and his eyes will light up.
See, that one can't say the same, but the other one can say that nobody will see him coming. So
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
that's why he wears the white pants.
And he is coming.
This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah.
Matt, why are you making that Ninja Turtle kick himself in the butt? Don't do that.
He's beating himself.
Off. I was trying to get his articulation warmed up here.
I'm sure he was.
Got to get him flexible. For all the
These
Poses.
and I knew these were because it's been I've seen plenty of videos on these, but damn, this dude's small, dude. Like,
Got your Joy Toy.
How much?
look at him next to a Black Series figure.
the Black Series is already small.
Yeah.
Is that Joy Toy?
No, this is the Fury Toys or Fury Toys or whatever the name of that.
What the one you got off a Gundam?
Yeah. I knew they were small. I mean, that's why I was never going to pay full price for them. But they were selling for $18. I was like, why not? So
Now
I don't know. People
dude,
in the
it's like ridiculously well detailed.
King
Chat.
Push point there, like with the Optimus Prime, probably IDW, because that's what all their vehicles coming out with are based on IDW vehicle modes.
Okay. Because I see him debating in the chat a little bit on what this looks like.
But the design is a little more G1. It could be based off on the Skybound.
Oh, because he doesn't have yellow eye. He's got blue eyes, not yellow. So I don't know. It's like they try to take multiple looks of G1 Optimus Prime and put them together. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
The Marvel Comics was yellow eyes.
Composite.
Yeah, this got blue eyes.
It's just Optimus Prime composite.
Yeah, it's probably more than that's what it is. So
Yeah.
It's like the new MPG one coming out. It's like a mixture of different Optimus Primes. You got G1, you even got Bayverse stuff in there, and IDW. It's just a amalgamation of different ones.
Yeah. I'm not complaining. I like it. It's just...
Stop complaining. That's why we can't have nice things.
I'm not complaining.
You are totally complaining, sir.
My Optimus Prime doesn't transform. Am I doing something wrong?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't transform either.
You're not holding it right.
I'm not holding it right.
Yeah. Second coat of wash on my Masterverse Cobra Con. It was so shiny. Oh, I forgot to put this on the Discord. I was busy today at work.
Alpha said it looks like the game design from Transformers Devastation.
Oh, yeah, which is G1 Optimus Prime, but oh, Dreamwave. That's what it looks like.
So what?
That is Dreamwave Optimus Prime.
Dreamwave?
Yep.
Okay.
It was a comic book company for early 2000s.
Oh, I got you.
Late 90s, early 2000s. They were...
Always have a spare blast effect with me to put on his gun.
They were kind of
Just
popular at the time, but the people that ran Dreamwave embezzled everything.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to keep a company going long term.
Didn't pay his writers or artists. Kept telling them they were going to pay them. Then filed bankruptcy. Moved all the company's assets into their family members' names. Then filed bankruptcy, so they didn't have to pay all the artists and writers.
Popular guy.
Yeah, he's a dick. Yeah, he bought the company car was a Porsche. Then before they filed bankruptcy, they put the Porsche in their mom's name.
Of course, that's what I would do. What did you get this week, Quinn?
It's posted on my social media.
Come on, give us. What did you personally? What did you get?
Everything. I get everything. No, I don't.
He owns all of it.
Hey,
Well, that is true. I do own all of it, but I don't collect all of it. Shit, man. I'm trying to think what the hell I got. Oh, I got the Star Fox and Champion of the Universe 2-pack.
Oh,
So I got that for myself.
as a sexual predator for the show.
A what?
Sexual predator.
Who? Champion of the Universe?
Star
Star
Fox.
Fox.
Wow, I don't know about that.
Well, they put it in several years back in the comics. They revealed that he was using his powers to manipulate other superheroes to sleep with him.
Well, hey, you know what? You use what the good Lord gave you. You know, if you got what's it, Mojo? You know,
Well,
hey, it works.
Steal my mojo.
Get in. Oh, hold on.
Don't steal my mojo, baby.
I knew he had some. I knew he had some stuff.
Cartoon collection. Queen Marlena came in today, and
oh, nice.
Zatanna came in. So did the
Nice.
Superman Authority figure, Professor Pig, Elongated Man, and Blackhawk.
Did you get any of the Platinum Elongated Man?
Yes, I did. Already gone.
Is it Was it as light of a purple as it looked? Because I saw it looked
white,
pretty.
It's white and purple.
Yeah, but the white the purple almost looked like lavender, kind of light.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lavender. Actually, hold on. I think I still have it.
I wasn't going to buy either of them, but I did kind of like, because that's the version I want. But
yeah, that one and this one. Well, I mean, this one's almost gone. I got in 24 Zatannas, and I think I'm down to like 8 left.
Zatanna looks really good.
I got in 12 of the Supermans. I'm down to 5. And then I think I just have this version of him left. And the Platinum Professor Pig is gone. Regular version I still have. And I got the blue version of Blackhawk left.
E Honda 42,000 says, yo.
But that's about it. As far as what I got for myself, it was just that Queen Marlena and the Zatanna, and then that Star Fox 2-pack.
I agree, Team Collector. I wish they could have made more games of Pivot Station game, the G1 universe like style. That was such a good game. It did really well from what I remember.
Doesn't Zatanna come with a monkey?
yeah,
Yes. Detective Chimp.
Okay, I thought she came with a monkey.
Chimp.
Detective Chimp.
big difference there, JB.
Yeah, now the Platinum version comes with him in a yellowish tan suit, and he's got open mouth. The other one, the regular one, comes in a green suit, closed mouth.
The yellow suit, I believe, is supposed to be a reference to Dick Tracy. I think.
Sure, we'll go with that. Dick Tracy and a monkey.
What?
Maybe the color comparison, but that's about it.
I was saying
Well,
the color
they're both
comparison.
detectives, so
I was talking about the color comparison.
Oh, Lone Dragon says, no, JB, that's an 8.
8 strongest win together.
Well, aren't they all from the 8 family? I mean, it's just called a different name. You know, like Silverback is still a gorilla, which is still an 8. JB, still an 8. A hairless one, though, but still an 8.
Rest in peace, Harambe.
Right?
That's when this timeline fractured. Was when they shot
JB was born? Yeah.
when they shot Harambe.
Sorry about that, Crack Mafia. I hate to hear you got the flu.
Monkeys and apes are different. Well, they both like bananas. So, you know.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
You say
Look
banana,
at
I
this
say
little
banana.
motherfucking bitch out there in the chat talking shit. Matt doesn't talk to me anymore. Motherfucker, get a better work schedule.
Matt, talk to this person. You know? Build bridges. You know?
That's my fucking brother right there.
Oh, it's your brother?
You don't talk anymore.
Well, maybe he doesn't talk to you.
Because
Maybe you don't
I
talk to
go
him
to
for a
bed
reason.
while you're still in the middle of your fucking shift at work, dude. That's
Lizard.
why we don't talk
Lizard.
no more.
Lizard.
I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, he remembers me.
Matt, you're sounding like an 80-year-old man now. I wake up
Fuck, dude. And this dude don't even get out of work until fucking like 11, 12 o'clock, but that's mountain time, so he's like 2 hours behind me. So it's already like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, oh, we should talk and hang out. Motherfucker, I'm asleep.
Lizard.
Matt's gonna kill somebody.
I'm just saying.
You're gonna make him break his Power Ranger Ninja Turtle.
You're gonna fucking come on the show tonight, you little bitch? I sent you a link for the show. The other show, not this show. The other show.
Lizard.
Jared, what are you messing with?
Mondo wants to play some Fortnite, Matt. You want to play some Fortnite?
I don't have Fortnite. I don't play fucking.
Everyone has Fortnite. It's free.
Get in my fucking 14.
Maybe.
My friend Don sent me some cool stuff.
That looks nice. Is that from Prime?
Yep, Transformers Prime. I think there's a model kit.
Oh, nice.
Blockies is actually making one themselves. Supposed to be. but that is nice.
Hell yeah, Crack Cow Mafia.
Probably,
We like Gundam here. At least the best, the smartest of
I
us
mean,
do.
I like the way it looks.
Crack Cow Mafia.
I
I
don't
used
know
to
anything
buy those
about it.
Gundam figures from like the early 2000s. You know, the little 5-inch figures. Because I like robots, I used to buy those. But man, after a while, it's like they all look the same. You know, so I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
Crack Cow Mafia is my nephew.
Oh, he is?
Yep.
Nice. Hello, nephew.
Okay, these
You know what?
these joints are awful. They're stiff.
Like,
Good grief!
This may, in fact, be the best foot ninja ever.
That's what.
I can't move his joints.
That's
I
what
can't
Steve-
move him. He's stiff.
This thing has got great articulation.
He wouldn't be so stiff if you quit playing with him.
It's got the
Maybe.
reverse
Look at
ab
this.
crunch.
Look at this. I
It's the
can't even pull the
dumbbell.
arm.
Like this, I think this
I'm
is
with
like
you
the
here.
best foot soldier that's ever been put to plastic.
Yeah, I have that one. It's actually a nice figure.
And they
If you
sent
leave him
it
as a
with
foot
a
soldier.
stupid Tommy head.
Yeah, I didn't care for the Tommy head. I just liked him as a foot soldier. It's a good figure. Solid.
No, it's a great looking. I mean, the thing's great.
Yep.
I'm not gonna put the Tommy head on it because I could give a rat's ass about the Tommy head, but
It's my
Tommy
second
Head
one
likes
to watch
you.
going through the Cobra Common figure.
I gotta heat this figure up in order to be able to move him.
You put a wash on that, didn't you, Jared?
Yeah, this is my
Oh.
second coat on it.
Dude, it looks nice. Looks really, really nice. It
It's-
definitely brings out
it's
all the
still wet,
highlights.
yes. It'll dull out once it dries.
Yeah, it's definitely highlighting all the sculpting and line work that's in there. Looks good.
I mean, it's not
Apparently,
bad.
Faker is hitting Ross's, the vintage one, but for Masterverse. Apparently, that and Zodak is hitting Ross right now.
Not here.
Yeah, well, not here either, but you know, apparently, from what the internet says,
The Ross here don't really even have toys.
and
Or-
apparently, I haven't checked yet, but my Target that's right next to me apparently has some of the the He-Man Transformer crossover, Bumblebee and the Skeletor for like $9.99.
Oh, right.
So I'm like, good luck with that.
I saw some of the Targets doing that. I haven't checked the local one yet.
Yeah, my Target here, they just got the He-Man Optimus and the Scareglow Starscream for $32.99. Well, you know, those are going to be next month's discount figures.
Yeah.
And their action figure department, oh my God, it is all over the board. It's just like they got a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a bunch of the $10 kids action figures, and nothing else worth a shit, you know? So I don't know if they're just straying away from the collector stuff. They're just going to carry a little bit of action figures, but it seems like for the past couple of years, they've shrunk down their action figure departments by 1/3.
Yeah, they have. I think they've
Yeah.
done it about basically on all the
Mm-hmm.
Targets.
Yeah,
We-
my Target's been
Like
on.
we were talking before, like the window. Marvel Legends, Transformers makes multiple lines. You got like kids line, adult line, and
Yep.
collector lines and whatnot. But we talked about before. The window is shrunk for little kids playing with toys.
Oh yeah, but they're
They
done with
transitioned
toys
over
before
to
the age of
electronics
10.
earlier on now.
Hey, what do
Which,
y'all
you know,
think? Think this
It,
looks.
it stunts their imagination because, I mean, hey, let's face it, when we play with toys, we used our imagination, you know, to create a world and this and that. These kids nowadays, they're just watching things on a pad. And it's just, they are so desensitized and detached from society. They don't know how to talk to people in public without
think
their
the
parents
last-
translating for them.
The last generation that played with toys real throughout their childhood was like the nephews.
Yep.
No, my oldest nephew was born in '98.
Mm-hmm. My daughter was born in 97, and she played with toys up until she was probably, like, I don't know, 12, 13, you know, whatever. I don't know, whenever, somewhere around there, you know. But she also used her imagination, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God she was not a child of today. And no offense to people's kids, you know, but I mean, when you're raising them with a pad in front of their face, they're going to walk right out into traffic one of these days and get hit by a car. And then who are they going to blame? You know?
Well,
I mean, I hate to sound like an old man.
I live in a
but
college
it is.
town, and it's not unusual to see people with headphones on,
Mm-hmm.
staring at your phone and step out in front of traffic.
Well, NP Productions, I don't know if I'm speaking, I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm just saying, this is just my opinion, you know? So, I mean, people can take it with a grain of salt. I'm not saying it's the gospel, but if you look around, you see a lot more kids walking around with a pad in front of their face or a phone, and their parents are giving it to them just to keep them quiet.
And they showed like studies too. Kids that played with toys have better hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Matt, what do you think? Does this look like Bruce Leroy?
It's a great figure, JB. Just next.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Thank you. I did that for everybody. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Look, it's the closest we're ever going to get. It doesn't look much like.
They can't make them exactly like them because it's not a licensed product.
It's close enough for a fan, I guess, but that is not an accurate representation of Timac. So
yeah,
as a hardcore Last Dragon fan, I can safely say that. However, it's still a really cool figure, and it certainly represents the character.
Now,
that's
Alpha Proto. Yes, Nerf still sells. I mean, you see that there's tons of that stuff because guess what? They go outside and they play. You know what we did when we were kids. What did your parents say? Hey, you come home from school, do your homework, get out of the house until the sun comes down. Then you can come back when dinner's ready, and that's it. We went outside and we played.
They used to put ads on the TV. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?
Right. Yep.
Most of our parents had no idea.
Comment when like the internet or power's out. What do you do for?
You played with your toys, or you read a book, or you watched TV.
None of your business what I was doing.
Well, we don't want to know.
I didn't tell my mother, and I sure as hell ain't going to tell you.
Matt was having his quiet time, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it took all of 2 minutes. So notice he didn't correct me.
Yeah. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
I got a second one of these upstairs still in the box. I'll leave it like alone, and this one will be my one to put the wash on.
King of Collectors, I've never heard of the Nerf Man figure.
Nerf
Man figure. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Do you like a Nerf herder?
Is he a scruffy looking Nerf herder?
Might be. Nerf Man figure. Let's see here. Oh my God. It's a foam rubber action figure that looks like a Rock'em Sock'em robot. Jesus Christ.
Well,
oh my God.
Almost finished with one of my troop builders.
That figure, man, you just keep knocking it out of the park with those things, man. I cannot wait till you get your figure line off the ground because I will definitely carry those here. Yeah, a yellow cape as well. It's sort of like a glider, I think. King of Collectors.
I will say the one thing that disappoints me about it is the price. How it was originally $35, and then when the tariffs hit, it went up $10 more, so it ended up being $45.
Well,
I'd pay close to $60 for this
anybody,
thing.
bud. So I mean, everything's getting more expensive.
I know.
We were talking about this last week or week before last. The GI Joe. What is this? Oh my God! Hawk with the missile launcher thing. I'm like $15 cheaper than Walmart.
Yeah. So
I'm just like, holy crap! And that's through my wholesale distributor. I'm still cheaper than they are. So
the Snake Eyes polar bear, it's like $75.
That was another one. Yeah, I'm still cheaper. I think by $10, something like that. So
online, they're both like $75 on the Walmart website. Locally, the Hawk and missile launcher was $80.
That's ridiculous. I think mine was $69, $64, $69. I forgot the price. I'd have to look it up again. But
how much are your Shaggies?
I think if I remember correctly from last week, you said the Hawk was $69 and the Snake Eyes was $64.99.
Probably something like that. They're $32.99. JB.
32.
Yep.
You still got Shaggy left or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, just so you know, the Scooby-Doo line, and this goes for everybody listening, the Scooby-Doo line is only available at specialty stores, not Walmart and Targets. I don't know why, but they're just not selling them there for some reason. So specialty stores is like your FYEs or like a comic shop like mine. I fall under the category of specialty store. That doesn't make me special. It just makes me a specialty store. So I have access to those. And I'm probably the only one in my area that has Scooby-Doo stuff from what customers have told me, because they haven't seen it at other stores.
Don't let him fool you guys. Quinn is special.
He is special.
Well, I'm touched. That's for damn sure. You know, you have to be to own a comic book store.
Mm-hmm.
In the head.
Yep, I'm special in the head. You know, that's why I eat Special K cereal every day. They made it just for me.
Mm.
I'm not going to let the FOMO trick me into buying the Scooby-Doo figures. Alpha Proto, I'm going to say this. If you like Scooby-Doo, pick them up when you can see them or when you find them, because you're not going to find them for very long. Right now, I have a few left of the Creeper, and I've got plenty of Shaggy. The Mummy already sold out. I can't get any more. So if you're even thinking about sleeping on the villains, it's only 3 figures per wave, and they come out like once every 8-9 months. So you're better off grabbing all 3 of them when you can, because you won't find them later. And if you do, you're going to be paying secondary market prices. I don't recommend paying secondary market prices, and that's just my personal opinion.
You got to do.
I recommend that advice to all collectors. Buy it when you see it. That way, you don't have to pay secondary market prices.
You got any new Street Fighter figures coming in, like E Honda, Belrog, or Akuma?
I got all those on order, man. I just have to play the waiting game.
All right.
Alpha Proto, yeah. The only people that's doing that right now is Jada, and that Scooby-Doo looks really good. Apparently, you can get them in a sitting pose. I wish they would come with alternate paws. That way, you could have them like gripping stuff, or that type of thing. But it is what it is. I'm hoping, and I had this conversation with somebody earlier today, I'm hoping they keep going with the line across the different series of Scooby-Doo, like the new Scooby-Doo movies, the new Scooby-Doo show, 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. We can get Shaggy in the red shirt, basically an easy repaint. Maybe we can get Scooby-Dumb. I know that's not politically correct to say, but that was his name back in the 70s. Yeah, red shirt Shaggy. Maybe they'll call him something else, Scooby's brother or whatever it is, but I would love to have a Scooby-Dumb. Scrappy, I would love to have Scrappy. He would be a pack-in with somebody. The Vincent Price character, Vincent Van Gogh from 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, I would love to have that. Then there's also the Mystery Incorporated. I mean, all new looks for the kids. I'll take those too. Riff Raff. No, Flim Flam. That was his name, Flim Flam.
You should have
kick out. Like, I saw somebody like on a reel the other day. He's like talking about Scooby-Doo's wildest crossover. It was like with the WWE. He's like, have you not seen the 70s cartoons? There was everybody.
The new Scooby-Doo movies, which was basically the cartoon series, but they called it movies because it was 2 half-hour episodes. They crossed over with so many of the day's actors back then, like Phyllis Diller, Sonny and Cher, the Three Stooges, Laurel and Hardy, all them. Granted, some of them were already gone. Oh my God, Batman and Robin. Oh my God, who else was there? Oh, the Harlem Globetrotters. That was another one. So, and the Harlem Globetrotters had their own cartoon series back in the 70s. Look it up. Don Knotts. Yeah, there you go. Don Knotts was another one. I mean, there's a whole bunch of actors in there. So, I'm not saying they'll make those characters. They'll definitely do the bad guys and the kids. But, I mean, if we got those, I mean, it'd be a licensing fee for all those actors' likenesses, which I really doubt they do.
Every time I think of a Scooby-Doo... Every time I think of a Scooby-Doo crossover with Don Knotts, I think of that Robot Chicken episode.
Yeah.
The Friday the 13th.
Addams Family was another one. Yeah, see, I mean, I don't see them making figures of any of those, the celebrities, just because the licensing, the likeness rights, I mean, it would be a nightmare for them.
Well, it's a cartoon, so I mean, they can, it's a cartoon, so they can take liberties.
They could, but they still need to use the names, and they can't do that.
Yeah, they can't do that with licensed brand.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
They can do that with like a third-party companies, but you cannot do that for licensed brand.
That's
Now,
true.
what I'm hoping Jada is, because Jada's doing the cereal mascots, which is the post cereal Fred and Barney. So that's Hanna-Barbera. They got Scooby-Doo. That's Hanna-Barbera. I'm hoping they'll eventually expand on just the Hanna-Barbera line. Give us some Josie and the Pussycats, Captain Caveman, Speed Buggy, the Jetsons, more Flintstones, all that type of stuff. Space Ghost.
Hawkman?
Well, Birdman. You're referring
Birdman,
to
sorry. Birdman, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about those because they're a little bit older properties, but the more classic, popular properties, I would love to see.
I would like to see him
definitely
make
buy
a Space
Captain
Ghost.
Kingpin and the Teen Angels right there. That's 4 figures. I'd buy them in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Scooby-
Hanna-Barbera is like a brand, it's like untouched, like licensing brand which would sell great for older collectors like us. Did everybody just stop talking?
Glenn
No,
took off, and
I
I'm
was
still
listening to
here.
talk about Hanna-Barbera. You know how many times we've talked about Hanna-Barbera?
We have for a while.
Like, there is
for a while.
so.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Hanna-Barbera essentially like reigned supreme for 25 years as far as just character creations and shows and things that people, and not just like random stuff, but like stuff people actually really liked and have a lot of nostalgia for. I mean, hell, I would love for Jada to do like what they're doing with some of these other lines as far as the articulation and detail. I would lose my mind over a really, really good Jetsons line.
Oh yeah.
Like there's some great
Well,
stuff.
We got there's a live action Jetsons movie coming out soon, so there could be a resurgence on that stuff.
Oh
Wait,
God!
there's a live action Jetsons film coming out?
Yep.
Where was I that I missed this? Is there a trailer out for it?
Now that they made an announcement like casting stuff, but
Who's playing George?
I forgot.
I don't know.
Is that
Probably
on
some
IMDb.com?
gay, trans, lesbian. I don't know.
I was looking at the Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Josie and the Pussycats.
I'm not seeing anything on here. Or
Speed Buggy. They had to cross over with Scooby-Doo.
yeah, I'm not
Wait,
seeing
how
anything.
much? How much did you say your Shaggies cost?
Jim Carrey is George Jetson. I don't
There-
think so, but
yeah,
that would be
that's-
nice.
That's one I saw.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it.
Yeah.
They would have to get Danny DeVito to play Mr. Spacely.
Oh God, that's perfect casting, dude.
Oh, of course it would be.
Frodo's right. Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim
It's
Carrey would be a good
George
casting.
He would make a great George Jetson.
He costs too much.
Not anymore. He don't.
Yeah.
Jabberjaws would be another one. Hong Kong Phooey. Oh my God, I grew up watching that.
Number one super
You can find a lot of those complete animated series on Amazon really cheap.
Yeah, Alfredo's like, Jim Carrey's getting a lot of work for a guy who said he's going to retire 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Adam Sandler even said he's going to retire after 50 plus movies. He's going to retire. Or at least that's what he claims.
He's done everything. I mean, what else could he possibly do?
I don't know. That's what he was saying on social media.
And after you make X amount of millions of dollars, how much more money do you really need?
That's true. And I mean, I was not disappointed with Happy Gilmore 2. I knew what to expect with it when I saw it.
They brought
It
back
was-
a lot of people. It was just a fun 2.5 hour romp through Happy Gilmore Land. So
Yeah. It was a lot of callbacks to the original, which mostly what it is.
well, that's what a
Dude.
sequel's gonna do.
I have maintained this for a very long time. Okay. Adam Sandler movies are the exact same as they have always been. Okay. Adam Sandler's been making the same types of movies for 35 years. Okay. They haven't changed. Even the ones he still makes today and the ones he's made that people are like, oh, that movie sucks. It's awful. Dude, it's the same stuff he always made. He has not changed at all. He makes the same types of movies. puts the same people in those movies, playing the same characters, they're telling the same jokes. If you didn't like it then yeah, I get why you don't like it now. But if you did like it then, what are you complaining about? It's the same stuff. His sense of humor has not changed. People are like, oh, Adam Sandler's not funny anymore. Well, then I guess you never thought he was funny. I don't know.
I mean, the only movie he
Mighty
ever did.
Thor.
I think
I
it's
remember
just,
he did a drama movie called Spanglish. That's the only movie I remember him doing like a serious drama romance.
He's done a lot
movie.
of drama
he's
movies.
done
Like,
plenty of serious movies.
He has.
There was one with my God, I forgot what it was. It was something about diamonds.
Yeah, he did that
was
one.
actually pretty good.
I remember what you're talking about. What's it again? Not uncut gems. That ain't it.
There you go, Uncut Gems. Every comedian is going to want to do something serious at least once in their life. Like Jim Carrey did some serious stuff. He did that what numbers or whatever, and he did The Man in the Moon, which he thought was going to be in the category of drama, but it was put under a category of comedy. Which who cares? He still won an award for it. So
And he also did Little Sunshine, I think is what it was. Something like that. Sunshine something.
Eternal Sunshine of the
Eternal Sunshine. There we go.
Jim Carrey's done several serious movies.
Yeah.
And despite what people love to say, Truman Show was not a comedy.
Didn't he do
Truman Show was
kind of like a Mr. Rogers
And
type
he did The
show on
Majestic.
Amazon?
The Majestic was a movie he did, which was not a comedy.
which is also a good movie too.
The Mr. Rogers, that was Tom Hanks.
No. He did it was a TV series he did, I think, on Amazon. It was he played a character like that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did. I never watched it, but I know what you're talking
It got rave reviews from what I understand.
about. Yeah, I heard it was good, but I never watched it.
I like Ghost's comment retort to Matt. Adam Sandler movies like the old Western, same actors, same Indians falling off a horse with the same bend in the tail.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, it's the same stuff, dude. He's never changed. He has not changed.
Hey, but if it's a formula that keeps working, nothing
That's what
wrong
I'm
with it.
saying. That's why, because people complain like, "Oh, Adam Sandler's not funny anymore." It's like, then it must just be that you're tired of his humor, because his humor and his jokes have never changed.
Oh, I like Adam
He
Sandler
just can't do
films.
the slapstick, physical slapstick as much as he used to. That's the only thing that's different. He's old. Like
Yeah.
we're
I mean, my wife, there's a couple Adam Sandler movies she likes, which is Big Daddy, of course, Happy Gilmore. She likes the grown-up movies, which I've been told they're making a third one, and they're supposed to begin production next month in February. So they're doing that. She really likes those. And then, what was the other one? Billy. What's the other one? Billy. Shoot, I'm forgetting. I'm blanking on names, on titles from his films. Billy Madison. She likes those kind of films. I like them as well, but the one that I probably will never watch again is Little Nicky. I do not like that one at all.
Well, it's an awful movie. That's why.
I mean, it's not as worse as Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill.
No, I would rather watch Jack and Jill than Little Nicky. No, personally, I fuck it. Little Nicky is the one Adam Sandler movie I cannot stand.
I can't either.
Jack and Jill's actually legitimately funny. People make fun of it, but like Al Pacino in that movie is fucking hilarious, playing himself.
Al Pacino's the best part.
Yeah, like legitimately, I like that movie. It got a lot of shit, but it's a good movie.
I think the problem is too, it was that time when a lot of comedians, Adam was trying to get his in on comedians dressing up in drags as women. Because, you had Martin Lawrence do Big Mama. You had, of course, Robin Williams, Little Mrs. Doubtfire. So I think it was just Adam trying to get to dress up like a woman like all these other comedians before him have done.
I mean, maybe that's what it was. I don't know, but I'm not saying it's like a great movie or anything. But I'm saying it's funny. I like
figures of all these characters.
Oh, dude, can you imagine just somebody, I don't know, Jada, Hasbro, I don't know who, I don't care who, just dropping a 6.5-inch scale line of Hanna-Barbera characters?
Yep.
If Jada does those, they will have my money all the way.
You know what's sword and sorcery is popular like genre, like in the movies now. Why the hell does nobody pick up Thundar? It screams to be like for a live action adaptation.
Okay, I don't get about the whole humiliation rituals. I don't get about that nonsense. I've never understood it. I've seen videos about it, especially time John Cena walked out on the Oscars or something naked and had one covered himself up, like on stage in front of millions of people. But other than that, I never understood it.
What, that it's happening, or
I don't get it. What the whole point of it is, the humiliation rituals. I don't get it. Like, I mean, I understand it in a way, but I don't get what the necessary need of it is what I'm saying. But it's Hollywood. I'm glad I don't live there.
going to take these arms on this body here. If they
Okay, thank you, Alpha. Have we heard anything else about the He-Man film besides leaks?
Other than people saying what I haven't paid attention to it because I know it's going to suck. So, because they got a little bitty dude to play He-Man. So, yeah, I'm not really.
Should have just brought back Dolph Lundgren. Made him an older He-Man.
No, they could just. Well, he could have been King Randor. Would have been
That's
King Grayskull.
Yeah.
Well, you know who would have been perfect for He-Man? The guy played Reacher.
Oh yeah.
He's the ideal candidate to play He-Man.
Yep.
And here's a crazy thing, you idiots in Hollywood. You don't need the same actor to play Adam.
No. But they're trying to stick. If you're
going to do the transformation stuff, get a different actor. Play Adam.
Well, I get it. They want to try to stay faithful to at least that because...
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not staying accurate to the source material whatsoever from what I've seen on this. That is not what they're doing. They don't give a shit about the original cartoon. They're just doing what Hollywood does. They're doing their own movie and attaching the IP's name on it.
What I mean is they were going to diverge. They would have picked a different actor to play Prince Adam, not have the same actor, because in the cartoons, it's always the same. Prince Adam and He-Man look the same.
No. Only in the Filmation. Every other He-Man cartoon that exists, there's two other He-Man cartoons, and Adam does not look anything like He-Man.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
His size changed and he gets a tan, but that's it.
No. What cartoon are you fucking watching?
The Filmation 200.
Filmation is the only one.
Revelation does the same thing too.
No, he's a little bitty scrawny dude in Revelations.
He's scrawny, but he still looks the same in the face.
Intimate looking dude. Looks nothing like He-Man.
King of Collectors has a good idea with a new animated Thundar. That would be nice.
Oh yeah,
they got a new comic book coming out here in the next week or two, couple of weeks, something like that.
Anyway, you were talking about the He-Man movie.
In the 2000X series, Adam's a kid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
In the CG one that they did on Netflix, looked completely different before he transformed. So, the only one he looks the same in is Filmation.
Okay. Lead asks, when is the next X-Men season coming out?
Next couple months, it should be.
I hope. I'm looking forward to it.
Alpha Proto, I was looking up at the other chats. If the He-Man movie does well, someone will want to make Thunder. I would like to see a Thunder movie, but that He-Man movie, I am not holding my breath because they're on Earth again. They never should.
Everything
They
that I've
didn't learn
seen-
from 1987, man.
Everything I've seen and heard, the movie's just going.
The movie's what?
The movie's gonna be terrible.
As soon as I saw that he's on Earth, I'm just like, I'm done.
Well, here's the problem. Companies
Well,
don't
he-
want to pour
he-
money into it. They don't care about He-Man.
Well,
They don't
there-
want to put money into it.
He's not from the rumors too. He's been on Earth. It's going to be that horrible Dragon Ball live action movie they did. Where
Evolution.
it's going to be the same type of story. He doesn't even know he's from Eternia. He grew up on Earth.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. Yes, he is half human because his mother's from Earth. But, that's about the extent of it. Unless it was in a flashback scene, that's fine. 15 minutes on Earth, great. Move on. You need to be on Eternia. Give us Snake Mountain, give us Castle Grayskull, give us the Eternian Royal Palace, all that stuff. If they're not giving us any of that stuff, why even make the movie?
Well, and
Now, what happens? I'm just asking, just out of sheer curiosity, because I have no idea. What happens if movie comes out and everything we've seen of it is literally just the first 15, 20 minutes where his mother hid him on Earth because that's where she was from. And that's when all the characters that we know are in it, dressed like they are from Eternia, like Tila and everybody else, show up, get him, bring him back to Eternia, and 99% of the movie takes place there.
I'd be
And
fine
if
with
you're
that.
Okay with that?
I don't have a problem with it
if
if it's
that's
done right.
Matt, you're using logic.
No, I'm just
I'd be
saying
fine
because
with
like
that.
the only thing I've seen of this movie is
rational.
the only thing I've seen of this movie is a handful of shots that take place in some city or whatever, but he's always wearing the exact same thing, and it's like literally like 4 still images, and it makes me
They
think.
showed like him with his back to the camera, like with him in the He-Man garb, with the
Yeah.
harness and the loincloth and all that.
It just makes
But
me
he
think.
is not a big dude. He's
No.
an average man. And so He-Man, average man, CrossFit man.
I mean, look, you got people like Cavill who put in the work and got big.
Yeah.
You
Well, they
think
could
you would
have.
have
If they wanted
that guy
a
do the same
serious
thing.
He-Man movie, they could have cast the guy that plays Jack Reacher in the TV series.
If he doesn't look the part, people aren't going to buy it.
No.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't mind this if they would have filmed the Prince Adam scenes first. Like, here, we're going to film Prince Adam scenes, and then you have time to bulk up and get in shape to be He-Man. They should have done that.
That would have been nice.
Yeah, so it's like film
Or-
separately. Just film
But
Prince
they can
Adam stuff
also do
first
what
while
they
you
did
are,
in-
and then
If
go
they
get in
have
shape
a
and then do He-Man. Yeah,
They can
If they had
sneak
any
the
kind
other
of
guy
budget
down,
out of it,
then
so
have him bulked up.
because didn't for Raul Julia they filmed it like the up close shots first, and then they did the action scenes after.
well,
I don't know.
if they had any kind of budget though, all they had to do is have him wear like a motion track, and for his suit, like they do with Robert Downey Jr., he wears motion capture and give him the bigger body CG.
Yeah,
If you're
but
not going to cast a bigger dude to play it, easiest thing would have been doing was Alan Richardson that plays Jack Reacher.
Or find 2 actors that resemble each other, one smaller, and then the other one
That's-
all muscular.
that's what Jared was saying. Yeah,
What they should have done, here's what they should have
Yeah.
done. They should have gone back in time to around the year 1998. And they should have found 2 twins and then raised one of them just normally. Normal dude, he's 27, 28 years old now. And the other guy, starting at about 8 years old, they just made him start working out 5 hours a day. And that way, when they were ready to make the movie, they've got 2 identical looking dudes, but one is just huge, jacked, looking like Jack Reacher, and the other one is not. That's what they should have done if they really wanted to make this the best movie it could be. So clearly they didn't do that. So they just clearly don't care enough about this movie. In my opinion.
Alan Richardson would have been a perfect casting for He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's big already.
I'm gonna go see it probably at my local theater where I know I'll only spend $10, which about as all as the money the movie's gonna get from me. So
No.
I'm gonna go see it once and be done with it, just like a lot of other films I've seen.
I'm not saying I'm going to see it at all, but I'll wait till the trailer comes out and see if the trailer interests me.
You'll watch it on that website for free.
Oh, probably, yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I watched a whole 2 movies last year. Tom said I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, speaking of watching new stuff. Okay. Give me a chance. I got to explain this. I watched the new Starfleet Academy first episode. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
Matt's on crack. Somebody help.
So the show's really bad. Like, it's really bad.
Color me
Like,
shocked.
there's like, you can't watch this show without like getting like, you can literally feel the woke emanating from the screen. Like, it's bad. Like, bad. However, while watching this, I can say there was some cool ideas in it, and had, like, I don't know, people that actually liked Star Trek, you know, like Rick Berman or somebody, took this same idea. You could make a good show out of this. This is not a good show.
Well, if they
What
actually
I'm saying.
had like the real Starfleet, not this like after the burn. When there's
No,
gonna be
I'm saying
this
even
and
with that, you could have made a good show out of this. You see, this takes place 900 years in the future, after, Starfleet and everybody else basically fell apart for 120 years because nobody could use warp drive, which is a stupid fucking idea in the first place, because what about the Romulans' fucking drive that wasn't fucking warp? But whatever. Forgetting all that. If somebody like I said, like Rick Berman, or somebody who actually liked Star Trek and made good Star Trek, took this exact same premise in the exact same timeline, you could make a good show out of it. Well, there was enough stuff, and you know who I felt awful for was watching Robert Picardo act his fucking ass off to play the Doctor again and do a genuinely good job on this piece of shit show.
What they should have done is done Starfleet Academy pre-Kirk. You know,
here's the thing.
I would have done that.
Nobody cares
Well,
about.
I got a really good
the only thing
example.
that makes this show interesting is it's Starfleet Academy in a really, really bad time when Starfleet is starting over. Because otherwise, nobody cares about Starfleet Academy. We've seen cadets in Starfleet Academy and all that shit 1,000 times since the 1960s. Well, nobody cares about it. But set it in this time where this is the first Starfleet Academy class in 120 years when the Federation is rebuilding. That is an interesting premise.
Well, I can show you something else.
Yes and no. But just because the burn, okay, great. That doesn't mean they couldn't have still had Starfleet Academy on Earth.
Well,
you know,
I'm going to show you how dumb the writers are for this show and how little they care about Star Trek. One of the cadets, her, how does she exist? Because TOS, they were the only 2 survivors of their homeworld, and they hated each other, and they're 2 dudes. So how does she exist 1,000 years in the future?
I don't know.
The species is dead. The species is extinct. They're not immortal. They are mortal beings. 2 dudes who hated each other. Their entire world burned because of the Civil War.
She would look better if her hair was also 2 different colors to offset her skin.
Well,
it
is 2 different colors. Her hair is
black.
black.
No, I'm saying where her skin is black and white, her hair should be white and black. You know what I mean?
Well, they're trying to replicate these guys, and
but see, they only had brown hair back then, so
true. But yeah, their species is long extinct, though, how she is around 1,000 years in the future.
Well, keep in mind, Discovery, they came from the past to the future.
Well, also, too,
So you never know.
Jim'Adars can't mate. There's a female Klingon hybrid, Jim'Adar Klingon hybrid
Really?
on the bridge crew.
I
Jim'Adar
haven't seen it yet.
Jim'Adar are genetically engineered beings. They can't reproduce naturally.
I'm surprised
They
they haven't
should
put any
be-
of the Dominion in there.
So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. All that shit doesn't bother me. You know why? Because you can come up with a quote-unquote Star Trek reason why. Because they do it all the time. You can come up with a Star Trek reason why that half black, half white chick exists. Maybe there was a colony on the moon of a few survivors. You can come up with some Star Trek reason why
But
at
they
some
won't.
point the
But they
Jim'Hadar evolved to fucking be able to procreate, and eventually somebody in that line ended up mating with a Klingon. You can Star Trek your way out of those things. You know what you can't Star Trek your way out of? Retarded woke writing. That's what you can't Star Trek your way out of.
They'll probably explain why they're there. You know,
Well,
everybody's going to get an origin story.
The current writers don't know actually how to write techno lingo. Like,
Oh, dude, that's another thing that's wrong with this show. Is they talk like it's 2025.
But that's what
They all of them, even the aliens, talk like
that's
it's
what a lot of writers
2025
from
on Earth.
the writers from TNG, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, and all that stuff. They were talking about that's one thing they really hate about modern Star Trek. Modern Star Trek doesn't sound like Star Trek. It sounds like current era people talking.
Yeah, and okay, I'll give you- let's say for some weird reason,
Star Trek timeless.
Hold on a
The vernacular doesn't sound like anything from that time period.
no, and let's say for some weird dumb reason that with humans there was a resurgence of 21st century culture and they talk like that again. That does not explain why aliens who have never been to Earth are using 2020s phrases. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Do you think that would be illogical?
You'd think so. Yeah, like I'm saying, the show's awful. Okay. However, there are some cool concepts in it, which, had it been done by people who were actually good at the job of writing and creating Star Trek, could have made a good show.
Well, like the stupid thing too, like the Strange New Worlds this past season, had the crew get turned into Vulcans, and they were, as soon as they transformed, they got their DNA modified to transform, their hairstyles changed, and they started talking. They were acting emotionless.
Which,
Vulcans are not emotionless. That takes discipline and training for them to be that way.
They're actually more emotional and irrational, which is why they had to become that way in the first place.
Yep. That's why the Romulans exist. There's a cultural a divide between the race. Some that want to go the path of Savak, and other ones that want to stay emotional. That's where the Romulans came from.
Oh, this is depressing about Indiana Jones.
What is he a gay lesbian now too?
No, it says here Kathleen Kennedy said there's no interest in exploring Indiana Jones right now. Apparently, there were supposed to be two TV spin-offs.
Okay,
yeah.
First of all, your first mistake is listening to anything Kathleen Kennedy says, because she's not even at Lucasfilm anymore.
I know. Here, let me finish. There's more to it. Hold on. There apparently were two TV spin-off shows were reportedly put on hold indefinitely. An animated spin-off following adventures between the films. Live-action prequel showing following Indiana Jones's mentor. When asked about these projects, a Lucasfilm spokesperson declined to discuss projects that are in development.
Well, you just said they're in development. So
yeah.
Are they gone?
Doesn't mean they're not going to make them. They'll eventually make them, because there's still a lot of interest in Indiana Jones.
The problem was that last movie was a deconstruction of the character. That you got to. It's this whole stupid thing they start doing for a while in the movies where you take X character, you got to emasculate them and run the character to introduce a new character to replace them.
Yeah.
And usually the one they want to replace them with is absolutely awful. And it don't work and it fails. So then they blame the main character's IP. Oh, people just don't like it no more. No, they didn't like what you did.
I mean, Dial of Destiny, I actually liked. I thought it was really good. It took him back to classic Indiana Jones. You know, made you feel for the character again. Even Crystal Skull, while it was okay, I liked it. The more I watched it, the more I liked it. You know, but definitely Dial of Destiny.
I would rather watch Crystal Skull on repeat than watch Dial of Destiny again.
Really?
I did like Crystal Skull more than Dial of Destiny myself, to be honest.
I like Crystal Skull a lot more than Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
The only thing on Dial, there's two things on the Crystal Skull I don't like. Him surviving the nuclear
Don't
blast.
say. There it is. I knew you were going to say that.
Surviving the nuclear blast in the refrigerator.
I knew
And
that was coming.
the monkey.
The refrigerator thing was a little much. Especially, look, it was in the refrigerator and survived great, but the fact that he was launched through the air and didn't die from the impact of the refrigerator hitting the ground and rolling multiple times and the refrigerator door never opening. Okay, guys.
He would have been
I'll
mush instead of it. He would have been mush instead of it.
Of course.
Yeah. And apparently Alpha makes a good point. Crystal Skull at least gave Indiana Jones a happy ending.
So did
We
Dial
had
of Destiny.
Yeah. He got married, or remarried, I should say.
Well, he got back with oh my God, Marion.
Yeah.
We
Did he
found
come
out
back?
obviously why we didn't see Mutt in the film, because he went in the military and he died. So that caused a separation of him and Marion. You know, she was filing for divorce. He was basically, who cares? He didn't care about his life anymore. And then his goddaughter, which was Helena Shaw, comes in and there you go. And, you know, it brings him back to classic Indiana Jones.
Still, though, I really did not hate Mutt's character. I didn't hate it. Could it have been written better? Yes.
It could have been written better, and I think they could have given him a better name than Mutt. You know, I'm like,
Shia LaBeouf, remember, he had his demon. He had personal issues.
Look, the point of his name being Mutt was it was supposed to be evocative of Indiana naming himself after the dog, and his dad hating that and thinking it was stupid. So his name wasn't.
Yeah, I guess now that you say that, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Like that's why it was just his nickname.
I think more or less, I think more than anybody's problem with that character is just Shia LaBeouf. Because they pushed him for a while there and put him on everything, and then he walked away from had a breakdown and walked away from Hollywood, which I never did.
He was supposed to take over for Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
that was the original idea, but you know, maybe he just didn't want to
get somebody to play his son and Marion's son. At least get an actor that looks like a blend between the two, and he don't.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, you get there's so many lookalikes nowadays. It wouldn't be that hard.
Well, there's that movie that Harrison Ford's in with Ryan Reynolds' wife.
Blake Lively? Yeah.
She plays an immortal person, and in his youth, he had a relationship with her. She ends up falling in love with his son.
Yeah, Age of Adeline. My wife's got that movie.
The actor that played the young Harrison Ford looked just like Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
That's who they back when they did the. And what's beat it all when they did the Solo movie, he auditioned for that role, and they turned him down because the guy they cast to be young Solo was friends with like Spielberg or something. That's why they picked somebody who looked nothing like Harrison Ford.
Yeah, that was not a good choice. That was bad. But then again, we're used to seeing most movies where it's not about the actor looking like each other; it's about them representing that character.
When it's a certain iconic character like Han Solo and Indiana Jones, in the same way, it's like Iron Man. You can't imagine anybody playing those characters other than those people.
Oh no! I saw a report. This reminds me. I saw a report the other day that apparently after Secret Wars is over, they're gonna have 2 Wolverines. There's going to be one being the X-Men Young Wolverine, and then Hugh Jackman is going to be Old Man Logan.
No.
Who, after Secret Wars.
Good,
That's-
luck, good luck if the people are right now associate Hugh Jackman with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't mind the Calverine.
Mm-hmm.
The
Calverine.
That was thrown in there just for fun, you know.
Yeah. But I think people, as good as Hugh Jackman has done Wolverine, though, I think people will be more accepting if he got recast.
Well, yeah, I mean, look,
Yeah.
he's in his 55, 56 now. He's not going to be able to do it forever, much like Deadpool alluded to until he's 90. That's just a joke. I mean, he's going to eventually have to pass the torch. So if they do in Secret Wars, they do a younger version, or, you know, whatever the case may be. If they do that and write in a younger version of Wolverine, great. You know, then you got there. Everybody's going to get recast, guys. I mean, as much as we want these actors to stay,
Absolutely,
they're going to get recast. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you go in knowing that, you're not going to be disappointed.
Here's- I have one thing to say, really.
People are they're like certain iconic characters, but that's the only person that's ever played the character with live action. There's only been one live action Iron Man. Then you got Wolverine. Yeah, right now we've got two.
I want the one thing that's stupid in terms of recast. Not that stupid, but it's like, if you're going to recast after Secret Wars, what was the point of having Sam take the shield? If literally Steve Rogers is coming back, and you're going to recast everybody across the board after Secret Wars, it's like Chris Evans should have stayed.
Sam gives the shield back to Captain America, and then he has his own version of the shield.
Oh, I
which is
know.
not the actual Captain America shield. So they're going with the comics, which is fine. You can always reset stuff by going with the books, because in the books, nothing stays changed forever. They always go back to the original
I have
formula.
no issue with Sam becoming a Captain America, but they skipped. They should have let Bucky become Cap first,
Yes, they should.
because throughout the MCU, Bucky was Steve's closest friend.
Yeah, of course. So it just makes sense. But they changed it for a more modern storyline, which is fine. But, you know, honestly, Sam probably should have given the shield to Bucky. You know, have it for a little while. That's fine. Give it back to Bucky.
Also, too, in the comics, it makes more sense for Sam, because Sam's a mutant. The Falcon's a mutant, so he's actually got powers, and he's doing stuff where he is not physically possible without having powers in the MCU. Even like the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series, the very ending when that armored truck is going off the ledge, he couldn't stop it. There's no way he could stop that without something special in his suit.
And he was very tempted to take the
Keep in
serum.
mind, that suit, wasn't that given to him by Wakanda?
But they never explain it's any kind of special thing about the suits other than
True,
it's a
true.
suit.
Yeah. Yeah, they just really butchered Sam's Captain America, his time as Cap.
I mean, the movie wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. I thought it was decent. Now, the leader looked dumb. They should have done the leader with the big ass head and
Well, that's the way he originally looked, and they went back and reshot it and then made him look like a mutant.
yeah,
He made him look like a toxic crusader.
And the actor has to say that he liked his interpretation of the leader in that movie.
Well,
of course he's going to say that because he wants
they gotta say that they get the paycheck.
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. Like,
because look at all the actors and actresses that voice their opinion about stuff after it comes out, and then they're gone. They're gone from the franchise.
The woman that played She-Hulk, she run her mouth on Disney. She's gone.
Her, the girl that played in The Acolyte, canceled that series. You know, Gina Carino. You know, I mean, she was making a comparison, which was a bad choice. Was it in poor taste? Yeah, maybe, but she was trying to make a comparison, but it didn't come off that way. So, and then she got
since we're talking about Marvel,
her big thing was the comparison she was making. People were lying about what she said.
yeah.
She's basically telling people, don't believe propaganda and don't hate your neighbor. That's what she was trying to say.
Yeah, no, and I get what she was trying to say, but it just
They
didn't.
turned around and said she's
that
been
way.
anti-Semitic and saying bad things, like stuff she never said.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
And on the Marvel note, I seen the other day, and I tried to look into it, like do my research on it. Apparently, the Batman 2 sequel writer is trying to get in touch with Sam Raimi to do Spider-Man 4. Now, that's what I've been hearing a rumor about.
Well,
I
this is what
did my
I've been-
research, and I've
That's a little
seen.
bit of nuggets that I've been hearing. Apparently, since No Way Home did very well, $2 billion, they want to. They're looking into possibly doing another film to round out the storyline for Garfield and Maguire. If they do that, great. I have no problem with it. It'll close out their storylines. Done. Not saying that, and there's a strong rumor that Maguire is going to be in Secret Wars or Doomsday. Nobody's really said either or, but there's a strong possibility he might pop up in one of those films.
I've been told, from what I've heard, it's Secret Wars he's going to be in. It's Secret
King
Wars.
Fletcher's
If
been like
it's Secret Wars, hey man, I'm all for it. He looked good in No Way Home.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in his mid-late 40s, I guess. He still looked good. I mean, at least he wasn't running around with a pot belly.
King
Yeah.
Fletcher was right before I said like a Falcon being a mutant is something that never talked about, and most people don't even know that. Yeah, he's got powers in the comics.
Yeah.
And people don't even know it.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people write him as an average guy with tech.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's the way they played him.
Talks to birds.
That's the way they played him in all the films he was in, with Captain America. I mean, so.
Alpha's got a point here. The multiverse saga is ending, and we're about to start the mutant saga.
You know what? Hey, I have no problem with whatever Disney's going to do with X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Ghost Rider. And we're going to get a Ghost Rider. We're probably going to get a series on Disney Plus, which I'm all for it.
If they do Ghost Rider right, I'm all for it.
If they do it right, and you have to look at this. One season, 8 episodes, is literally the equivalent of 2 movies. So I'd rather take a TV series than a goddamn movie.
If they do Ghost Rider, I want it to be Danny Ketch, and then bring back Nicolas Cage to be an older Johnny Blaze.
As much as I like Nicolas Cage, I mean, they might do it. Who knows? Because of the whole nostalgia thing. But I think it would be smart to start off with Danny Ketch.
Now,
Yeah.
the only way I can see Nicolas Cage ever showing up as Ghost Rider is in the multiverse thing, and with what they're doing in the movies.
That's true. That's true.
A variant that shows up.
See, a variant that would show up, right? So, I mean, you might just have to recast Johnny Blaze with an older actor. That way, him and Danny Ketch could kind of play off each other.
As much as I love Danny Ketch, it makes more sense to start with Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider.
I mean,
If you're going to start off, you can't do Johnny Blaze. You got to start off with Carter Slade. If you're going to start with Ghost Rider.
Well, they don't
Carter
need to do
Slade is
that,
like
right?
Old West. No, that's going back to it. But
Okay, I was trying to say start with the original Ghost Rider, and then
No, you don't need
well,
to
if
go.
you're going to go with original Ghost Rider, the Phantom Rider is the original Ghost Rider.
Yeah, because everybody's
the
familiar
Phantom
with
Rider,
Blaze as the first Ghost Rider, So, I mean, they're probably going to go with that one. And if they do, great. If not, I'm good with the Ketch version. Either or.
Actually, the thing about it, they could totally do the Ketch version because his powers come a different way. He finds that bike that has an amulet on the gas tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I would love to see that bike in
real
live
life.
action. That would be freaking awesome.
And plus, too, if you do Danny Ketch, you can cast a young teen boy to play the role for years and years.
Not a teen.
No,
Danny Ketch was never teen.
early 20s.
Early 20s. Sorry, young adult. Young adult.
Yeah, we don't need all this, millennial drama crap. I know. I don't need that. 20, 21 is a perfect age.
Early to mid 20s.
Cast him at 19 like you did Tom Holland.
Well, Holland, if he's smart and they end up doing these 2 other trilogies with him, he can play Spider-Man until he's 40. And then if he never does anything ever again, who cares? He's got that Spider-Man money as long as those movies keep making money.
Yeah.
He's good. He's set for life.
Well, they're talking about what I heard too the Blade movie with Mashal Ali. That
Mahershala Ali?
movie's dead. That movie is dead.
Oh yeah, they already announced the new actor. I forget his name though.
But they're going to. Blade is actually going to show up in a Midnight Suns movie. No idea. There's no word of who the other Midnight Suns are, but it could be the Ghost Rider.
Maybe.
It's, Midnight Suns is usually like Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze, Moon Knight, Morbius, the Werewolf by Night.
So, Anarchy, you're wanting 2 young actors and you're wanting old actors to be cast Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Fantastic Four needs completely different cast. I don't like any of the people they cast in that movie. And I'm sorry, Pedro Pascal is not a draw anymore. They need to quit casting him in movies.
I mean, he's getting overexposure like a lot of actors do.
Well,
Hollywood labels as their main objective.
Shit he don't belong in.
That's true. Well, it's like we were talking about earlier with Shia LaBeouf. They kept putting him in things, and there's been other actors where they've done that too, where they put him in stuff they don't need to be in.
The dude from Avatar, he was in everything for a while.
Yeah.
Now the only thing he does is Avatar.
Yeah, and I mean he's good in it. So,
Gentlemen, I'm going to have to close up shop and. Yeah,
stay for a little while.
It's well, I got other things to do. I have another job I have to go to. So,
Taylor Kitsch.
All right.
Guys, until next time.
Later.
Yeah, Taylor Kitsch. Like he was in everything for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except here's the thing: is he was actually legitimately good in stuff.
Yeah,
but
he was.
Stuff just didn't catch on for some reason. I don't know why.
Exactly. Well, I don't think he played the Hollywood game as well, from my understanding.
Yeah.
If you don't play the Hollywood game, they kill your career.
They do. They kill it quick.
Like what that video we were talking. I shared in the chat the other day, about the Bruce Campbell's film career.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't play the Hollywood game, so he didn't get the push.
Even though he really much deserves it.
Oh, back when Army of Darkness came out, it was like I was in the comic book shops talking about, like, man, he would be a perfect casting at that time period if they could do like a Superman movie.
Yeah, I could have seen it. Yeah,
But
there's so many actors we like seeing on our screens, and yet we know behind the scenes that Hollywood pick and chooses if they want to keep them going or not.
the whole thing with Army of Darkness too, though, the reason why the movie didn't do good is like they were talking about, they didn't promote it. Promote it. The only thing you ever saw the advertisements for Army of Darkness was in comic books.
Yeah. There was also too the reason why Captain America, going back to that for a second, the reason why that failed is, from what I read, there was apparently 3 different scripts that they put together to make the one movie.
Well, they reshot it multiple times. That
Yeah.
adds on to the budget, which is kills like any kind of like profit the movie's ever going to make.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, they released it in February. February is like used to be the time slot they release movies. They they don't care about, want them to die.
Yep. And
Well,
they
that's what they did.
certainly.
Well, that's what happened with Army of Darkness. It was released in February.
Yeah.
No advertising for it. Marketing didn't know how to order it, budget it. But then, not long after it, they had a movie that's similar, like with Demolition Man, same type of genre, like action comedy type deal, and they advertised it.
Mm-hmm.
Did really well.
See, I agree with you. They should have kept it as New World Order. It should have been kept that way. It would have made more sense with how the story was.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why you call it a Brave New World when literally a New World Order would have made more sense.
The worst mistake they made with that movie was incorporating the shit out of the Eternals.
Yeah. That is true.
They should have wrote off the Eternals as being like in an alternate multiverse type thing, because the movie made no sense in the main MCU continuity.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Matt, chime in, or Sith, you chime in.
Don't tell me what to do.
Well, I'm going to end the chat if you want to do it that way. So, I'm actually thinking about if I can find some, I like this. The Mythic Legions has got some better wings that matches what I want to do with this better. But I'm not going to pay a fortune for them. I want to try to find a set cheap. They're more bat-like. They're more like bat demon-like wings instead of the large gargoyle wings. And they have an articulation point too, where it can actually pull them down.
All right, I'm back.
Mythic Legions are for collectors of deep pockets. Yeah, and you like stuff that's kind of middle of the road figures. They're not the best things in the world.
They're not. Their sculpts are great, but that's really they've got for them because their articulation is very limited.
Their fan base is like a Sixth Sense. They don't care if the figures has limited articulation. They don't care if the figures are 2 years, 3 years late.
Oh, believe me, I know. I'm friends with a few people who like the Mythic and Guys of Legion stuff. So I know.
Alpha Proto. I pre-ordered the bear through Mythic Legions. That's the only thing I ever pre-ordered from because I like to look at that bear. That was over 2 years ago.
Yep. They take forever to get stuff out. By the way, have y'all noticed something?
Yes.
We haven't talked about a shred of toy news this almost 2 hours.
Well, there's not really much out.
I know. Past few weeks, it's been like no news whatsoever.
Well, you got Toy Fair coming up soon.
That's true.
That's what everybody's waiting on.
Yeah, that's true. I got a couple of cons I plan on going to this year, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be going to that many now. One or two of them. But you were saying?
No, I don't want to say no word. You hear things coming out of our mouths when we're not talking or something?
You were talking about the Toy Fair.
I think, no, I already said that, but I think you hear things. That's why
okay. At least I'm talking.
Now, High Toys is got a 1/12 scale RoboCop 2 figure coming out.
Which looks awesome, but I don't think I'm going to fork over $100, $120 for it.
$115.99 plus your $4 shipping fee if you buy it from Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, 120, close to it.
But it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a resurgence on RoboCop right now. You got the company that's making the 1/10 scale RoboCop figures and the villains.
Yeah, from RoboCop 3.
No, RoboCop 1.
Come on, you know what I mean.
And but yeah, I just wish they were. Looks like they're bigger scale than NECA. So you bought the Clarence Boddicker, he's going to be too big for your NECA RoboCop. So you'd have to, you're stuck with, if you get at least Clarence Boddicker, you have to get the RoboCop because they're a bigger 1/10 scale. This does come with a lot. It's High Toys. It's premium quality, like $115 is a lot for a 1/12 scale figure. It is nice though.
I know the Metacom figure was a little bit cheaper than that, but I'm sure it's because it's got metallic parts.
The Metacom figure also came out like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So prices have creeped up ever since. Yeah.
That's true.
Gong Studios Hush Superman's up for pre-order now. We talked about it last week, but they got the pre-orders up now. He's between $110 and $120 depending where you buy it from. Which Gong Studio stuff is nice, but I'm just kind of getting tired of Hush stuff.
Matt, chime in.
There are more stories of Batman and Superman than Hush.
No, we talked about this last week, and like, yeah, cool, but Who cares? It's Hush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay.
CD Toys is not even doing their own Hush Superman now.
LPZ, I think, is probably one of the nicest looking Hush Batman figures I've seen so far. But
Yeah.
we get more Mega Man from 3-0. It is fourth quarter. Images, no prices. 4.9 inches tall.
Mm.
They make really cool looking stuff. They got die casts, so it's going to be a little expensive when it comes out, but it looks great. I'm just not into Mega Man stuff.
So here's my question. What do y'all hope that Jada Toys reveals at the Toy Fair if they
42.
go? The what?
42.
42?
Yeah. This went up for pre-order this week with the deluxe release of the basically two figures in one. It can be either
Yogi Bear on steroids?
Ursa Major or Grizzly. You got the Grizzly, the Ursa Major head. It's a variant of Ursa Major, different color scheme, but it's also. I like we actually got some gripping hands instead of just the claw hands too. But I do like this new. This is a different head sculpt for the bear. I like that a lot. He's $40. He's up for order basically everywhere, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't like the Grizzly character, I like the new Ursa Major head. That's very much more realistic bear-like.
Yeah, that could be a Spider-Man. That's Spider villain, ain't it?
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was a Spider-Man villain because I'm like, put him and Rhino together.
It's Ursa Major or Grizzly.
Yeah.
You got either or option.
Yeah.
We got some new Star Wars reveals. We get what's his face and what's her face and the what's her things.
If Sith was here, he'd be able to tell us, but he's not here.
We get the Notion Warriors. We get the Watto.
You give me your money, Annie.
And
the
Camino.
Yep.
Cloners.
Yep.
Which I think she looks cool, but it's gonna be interesting to see how she looks and how. Are they going to make her full size, oversized box, or how are they going to package her? Because she should be like tower over the other figures.
Do they have packaging pictures?
I don't know.
Yeah, they do.
Looks like a regular size box. It looks like they're going to make her too small.
Hasbro will be Hasbro.
He's going to be too big.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie. With his penis nose.
For all the hate the Phantom Menace gets, it's more of a guilty pleasure for me.
Well, the biggest issue with the Phantom Menace more than anything is casting this kid. They should have just Hayden Christensen should have been in the first movie.
How old was he at the time?
The whole dialogue with like him being too old to train nonsense would have made more sense if it was Hayden Christensen.
How old was Hayden Christensen though at the time of the Phantom Menace? I'll look it up.
When he got cast, he was 18.
Okay.
And so he was probably 16 when this movie came out. The episode 1.
Let's see.
They don't have a picture. Here it is.
Yeah, he was 16. He was 16 years old.
So that would have made perfect sense. He was the same age as Luke, like in the first movie, New Hope.
And it wouldn't have been awkward between him and Padme.
Right. Padme wouldn't look like a creepy woman, like falling in love with a child.
Are you an angel?
But it would have made more sense if they'd been closer to the same age. But no. Now, I do like the Lord Starkiller. That thing looked great.
Well, we still got 3 of the best characters out of that film: Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Darth Maul.
Look at this. This thing looks awesome.
It does.
The only thing I wish is that it came with an unmasked head sculpt, which I don't think it does.
Comes with like 10 lightsabers, but
Yeah.
Well, just wait. Casting Cave got you covered. He'll get you a painted head sculpt. Or Jared will paint it.
Well, they already have a figure with him unmasked.
yes.
Okay.
I don't know why they didn't just throw that head sculpt in there with it.
And no, I'm not going to paint heads.
But it does look great.
Yep. I don't pick up very many Black Series figures, but I'll pick that one up. But like you said,
that is Star Killer, ain't it?
yes, that's the
Okay.
variant for Killer.
Okay. I know I played the games, but I couldn't remember if that was Star Killer or not.
We got the Mondo 1/6 scale of Chitara, which they do their versions of Thundercats, not actual the way they actually look, but their interpretation of Thundercats, which she's got the crazy looking pattern on her outfit. But she looks more athletic than that horrible Super 7 figure.
Yep.
Super 7 figure looks like some midlife crisis mom that's cosplaying as Chitara. Got a furball.
They need to put a warning. Our product breaks.
It's cool design, but if I'm going to pay the money for what they want for these things, I want her to look like the way she does on the show.
And not risk breakage like many people, whenever they get these, they break.
Besides the breakage issue what you're talking about, but it's $245 and she don't look like the show.
Would you say $245?
Yes.
I'm not paying. That's Hot Toys price right there. I gotta have that. If I'm gonna pay that much, it better be of Hot Toys quality.
King of Fighters Storm Collectibles figure pre-order. This is their bigger scale, their 7-inch scale, which they still call 1/12 scale.
7 to 8 inches, give or take.
They still call these 1/12 scale, even though they have another line at Storm Arena,
Which is 1/12 scale.
which is true 1/12 scale.
Yes.
It's not confusing at all.
Matt, quit playing with your turtles.
Playing with
Mattel Creations, we got the Black Wizard for a club exclusive figures, which I didn't order it.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I don't really rush to order these anymore because they don't sell out like they used to.
I know, but when I saw
rush.
Sorry, go ahead.
There's no rush to do this. I'll wait for the next one. That's I can order 2 different next month, and I can order this and another figure. Where I'm not paying shipping on one figure.
I could imagine this right now standing next to your devil figure, the one you're making. Like, put a flaming throne in background with it. That'd be a really cool shot photography.
This is like a kitty.
I
different
know.
style.
I know. Just think at the top of my head.
Well, think again.
Sorry. I will.
It's horrible thinking. You
I
should
know.
feel bad and feel shamed.
I am ashamed.
Everybody watching the chat, I've been sharing, so I haven't been seeing the chat.
Shame.
You can watch the chat while I'm pulling this
I'll
up.
watch. All right, I'll watch.
Nothing new on the classified, these same snow trooper things, which I've said before, I'm not really big on the snow theme stuff, so yeah. I'm about to kind of be done with G.I. Joe, other than pick up if they do like a couple things I want, like vehicles or like a retro carded, Melloway colored Sergeant Slaughter. I keep talking about forever. If they do that, I'll buy that. But I'm pretty well about done.
The only company that did that was Mattel, and that was their con exclusive Sarge.
Right, and I had a friend of mine had to get his signed by Sarge. We talked about that last week.
Yeah, that figure is hard to get without paying free.
I must bid you adieu.
Oh, he's got his other show he's got to go to.
I do.
All right. Have fun with your brother.
Yeah, we'll see.
So we got these dumb football like transformer things. I'm not even gonna poke on that.
Later, Matt.
Later, Matt. We got some in-hand pictures of these. I've had these on pre-order for a while. Which we got Outback and Willie. Which I'm buying this Willie to display on my masterpiece shelf because he's really too big for classics or universe or whatever I call it. Now,
Yeah.
But I refuse to pay like masterpiece prices for a Willie because
Mm.
I will buy Willie. Even though I hate the character, just so I can have it on the shelf.
I mean, he's a cool looking transformer.
He fits the bill for like, scale wise on a masterpiece shelf, so that's
Yeah.
almost good enough. I know he's not going to be the same quality, but meh. I do like Outback. He's a variant. He's a retool of Braun. Looks really good.
I want
Willie,
to ask. Never mind. I want to ask you: have you been seeing on social media lately those like AI images of like G.I. Joe mocked up figures, but of movie characters like Rambo and stuff? Imagine if Hasbro actually got the license to make those.
oh, they'd sell really well.
Oh, they would.
Well, they were going to do a Rambo like G.I. Joe back in the day, but it never came to be. It's going to be like a Milloway.
Yeah.
Not Rambo. Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky.
I don't understand. They're going to do a Rocky figure for G.I. Joe Classified, not the original G.I. Joe line. They weren't going to do Rambo. I guess Rambo was too graphic.
They probably thought too violent for kids. Yeah.
Which
I could see that.
in G.I. Joe Comics was very violent.
Yeah. But yeah, if those got actually made, I definitely would buy those on the first chance. But that's a lot of money to throw at the actors to get the likeness rights, to get everything you need. That's a ton of money right there. But I mean, if they were able to do it, like let's say, okay, we'll do one character that'll be like an exclusive to our website. Like just one. Like pick one of them for now, and every year you do one.
If they're going to pay likeness rights, they're going to mass release that so they can make as much money as they can. It's not going to be unlimited like a fan channel thing.
That's true. But they're not going to do it because they like to be cheap and just reuse what they have.
Scourge is getting another reissue in the movie anniversary line.
Scourge. How many Scourges do you need? All of them.
Well, there's the sweeps too, though, so
yeah,
it's a slight recolor. But they had the original Scourge, and you had the sweeps, and then they had a Scourge reissue, and then now we got another Scourge reissue.
Big Balboa. Alpha, you're thinking this? Okay, yeah, Big Boa.
So yeah, the Great Mold. I don't blame them reissuing it because
yeah, and. I mean, I agree with Jared. I'm kind of done with G.I. Joe. Just so many reissues, repaints of the same figures. Really nothing coming out that's remotely interesting.
Most stuff that's coming out now is from the Geek series, cartoon series. And I never watched the Geek series.
I just focused on like the main characters when they came out, like either from Retro or the main line, and put them together. And that's all I did.
I was super excited when I saw them. They're releasing the Grimlock. Until the price tag.
How much?
Like $130.
Oh, cool.
It's a beautiful piece. It ain't worth $130 though.
I mean, if you bought that, I could see you put that on your desk, like make that a desk piece.
Well, more than likely, it's going to get. What's going to happen is the same thing they did with the Missing Link Optimus Prime. This is going to get KO'd, and I'll just buy the KO.
That's true. I mean, I get why they keep reissuing Transformers and recolors and everything, but it's like, I know we get why they do it because it's reusing the mold, it's getting it back out there, and of course, people like to buy recolors of the same character anyway, so they know they make money off it regardless. But there's the thing, you can vote with your wallet. If you know there's a recolor coming out that you want, just wait. Don't have to buy every single variant. Unless you're going to do a YouTube video on every variant of that character, don't do it.
I think this is a beautiful piece. Now, if this was around a $75 price point, I'd be all over this. But I can't justify $130 for this.
Yeah.
That's if I buy it from Hobby Link Japan. But buy the U.S. retailer, it's going to be.
I agree. I'll be right back.
So yeah, I like it, but not enough to drop that kind of money on it. And I'm a huge Grimlock fan too, so me not getting it, that's a big deal. The Hasbro haters are just hating on the Hot Rod, the new MPG Hot Rod. Here, where's the pictures at? I don't see it. Some dude was like posting, it's like, oh, it's just a retool of Kingdom Rodimus Prime's like vehicle mode, like without the trailer. It's like, no, it's not. It's not. Is it as detailed as other Masterpiece figures? No, but it is not a retool of Kingdom Rodimus. Kingdom Rodimus is like got a break right here in the transformation. This folds down and it's very clunky looking. This is not a retool of Kingdom Rodimus. We're getting a glow in the dark Lyle Convoy, which, if this was Flash Lyle Convoy from the movie with the white, the translucent pearl white and gold, I've been more interested in it. But this, and I'm usually like a sucker for glow in the dark stuff. I'm gonna pass on that. I would be down for like if they do a 2-pack of Burning Convoy and Burning Convoy, which is the gorilla off of Primal, and then they did like a Flash Lyle Convoy, do a 2-pack like that. I bet they'd have this sucker right here. I think that's about all we got. Oh, that's the studio series from the Devastation video game. Bumblebee. He's bigger than the studio series Bumblebee. And it's got more like the alt mode based on like on the classics Bumblebee, like from the early 2000s, like 2006-ish. Same type of vehicle mode, like a hatchback, but more cartoony. Where Devastation, like it was a mass-produced video game, they couldn't have the license to use the Volkswagen Beetle. I don't know. It looks good, but it's lacking detail. I know that's the type of game style, but something about the yellow was just all washed out. I'm not a fan of blue windows. Again, I know it's part of the game. It's a game aesthetic. Wish the Devastation Optimus Prime was Voyager scale, making him like deluxe. It's just, and this is what kills me. Like the way stuff is anymore. Like these are all deluxe figures, all the same price point, and little tiny little Bumblebee. It's like when you get Marvel Legends, when you get like little tiny characters and they're the same price as other figures. It always irks me. But that's all we got. Personally, I think Lyle Convoy looks more appealing than Optimus Primal. Agree. And I just got the drop down on my pile of loot was the Japanese version of Lyle Convoy. So much better than the American version. I hate the lion head on the American version. Whichever one it was, the Kingdom or Legacy, whichever one it came out in. The lion head looks awful. If you want a theme song stuck in your head, go look up Beast Wars 2 intro. on. It is a theme song that will stick in your head.
I'm back.
But yeah, that will stick in your head for a while. But it's catchy and it's great. And the intro for Beast Wars 2 had great animation. There was the YouTube took them down now, but the guy was doing like AI remastered like cartoons. And he had Beast Wars 2, Beast Wars Neo, Beast Wars, all that stuff. Really cool old cartoons like that big guy Rusty, all upscaled to HD, and they were fantastic. Like he had tons of cartoons on there, but I would say he got pulled down for copyright stuff, which I don't know. I don't know. Dude put all that work in. It's like been cool if like the companies are like contacted them, like, hey, we want these. We can release
Yep.
these. Well, you did all the work.
Mm-hmm.
That's where. But well, I think that's all we got for tonight. Which I think this is Matt's off weekend, so he may have a show tomorrow night on his channel.
He didn't bother to tell us before he took off.
Well, he was busy with turtles.
Yeah. Well, he was also worried about the lizards.
Yeah. But everybody in the chat and everybody that come in like to watch us new tonight, thank you for hanging out. And if you're want to continue talking about geeky stuff tomorrow night on GeekFusionTV, there's a geek chat there on Sunday night on my channel, Collector Express. Do action figure customization. And
Always catch reviews on my channel every Friday. So there's that. But thank everybody for coming out. And I know our group has been a little AFK. Some of us have, but it is what it is.
Let's not mention Krypton's Toy Vault. So, man, dang.
Yeah.
You're the one not mentioning them.
Yeah, go see Krypton's Toy Vault. Great channel. Give the man all the support he needs.
And
For sure.
We'll get you on the next one.
Later, everyone.
You found the button.
Find the button.
Matt's not here. I can do this.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
See you, King Collector.
Ninja vanish.